This is the Montegrappa Fortuna, named after the goddess of fortune, by the Montegrappa Fountain Pen Company. This company was founded in 1912 in Italy. It's the first fountain pen company from Italy. It has a tapered body, kind of ends in a nondescript end there. The other end has a cap medallion that says 1912 for the year that the company was founded. It also has a fairly wide cap band here engraved with Montegrappa on one side and nothing on the other. The pen clip itself has a roller wheel. It's really stiff. It's really hard to flex, so if you're one that pockets your pens, it's probably not going to work very well for you until you've used it for quite some time. If we open it up and take a look, the actual threads on the cap are much thicker than the threads between the section and body, so it only takes 2 turns to get the cap off. You can see the difference there, the threads for the cap and the threads in the body. I was actually having fun Frankensteining some pens together. So this is a Waterman cartridge for a review I did on a Waterman. I just fitted it to the Montegrappa. That is not manufacturer recommended. I just like to see what fits. So I did try it on the other Montegrappas that I'm going to be reviewing in upcoming weeks, and it doesn't fit, but it fits perfectly fine on this pen, which I thought was kind of fun. When you look at the nib itself, this is a steel nib. I'm going to try to get a close-up for you. I know it's out of focus right now. Let's see if I can focus in on that. One of the prettier nibs I've ever reviewed. It's engraved with Montegrappa, and it has this sort of, I don't know what you'd call it, little hexagonal or octagonal sort of engraving all the way around the word. And just your normal vent hole and tines, but it's just really pretty. It is a steel nib, so it doesn't function quite as well in terms of flex or give as some of our other gold nib pens, but it is a nice pen. An oversized nib, it looks like a 24 millimeters long nib and 6 millimeters wide, so it's a quite big nib, and it is very pretty. And the grip itself, the section here is really short, so you'll notice when you hold it, my thumb rides on some of these threads, but they're not sharp, so they don't really bother me. My forefinger kind of sits below it. Obviously, how you hold your pen is gonna change. So it's gonna change your grip. So it's really gonna be up to you. It is a fine pen, or I'm sorry, the medium nib. It's a fine pen, but it has a medium nib, and let me show you what that looks like. Montegrappa. So it's a Montegrappa, and then it's a Fortuna. So you can kind of see from the writing that that's on the finer side, even though the nib itself is labeled medium. It is a pretty pen. If you want to see more pictures of this or a more thorough review, you can check it on my website at bestfountainpen.com.